Week 4 highlights number 19 Virginia playing host to California. The Golden Bears and Reed out 8 weeks at right guard for Virginia Tech, but no other big injuries in this one as Chance Lambert going down for a 2-yard loss early. Olakunle McClarty, one of the best names in the country. But a name people are going to start to take notice of. Look at the throw there by the quarterback for Cal. That's right. You'll get to know Jack Schneider. That is a big play as well, going for a first down and a 15-yard face mask tacked on top by Prince Tega Jones, one of the better corners in the country. And Jack Schneider finishing off the drive with a 5-yard touchdown run as the Golden Bears take that 7-0 lead. They get another chance late in the half with a beautiful throw from Schneider to T.J. Heron. 27-yard strike, as you can see. Schneider with some really good first half stats. Chance Lambert, we saw him a little bit last year. He gets a chance this year and just short-arming balls, getting hit as he's thrown. Just not a great day here for Chance Lambert, and that one taken all the way back. And another chance here for more points before the half is no good on the field goal attempt. Coming into the second half, Jack Schneider is brought down for a 12-yard loss. A.J. Quinn, one of the D linemen for the Hokies, as the Hokies would later get this field goal opportunity up and through. An 11-point football game here. Golden Bears really got to get this done, but Jack Schneider, I don't know what he was thinking there. A little 360 no-scope. Unfortunately, it ends up in the hands of Prince Tega Jones, another name we've heard already today, as this is the type of play that we are accustomed to seeing from Prince Tega Jones. Again, one of the best corners in the nation, and he makes a big play for his team there. 17-10 later on, Jack Schneider up the middle, complete for a 13-yard gain to Malik Walker. And then Schneider going left side gets a wide open man on the screen. That's T.J. Heron for a 14-yard gain. On a 1st and 15 after a false start penalty, Schneider into the end zone. Easy play for Malik Walker, extending that Cal lead 24-10. And Chance Lambert going down on first down, losing 7. It's A.J. Steele on the sack, and then Lambert with the short throw on 4th and 2. Pick up the first down, but a clipping, making it 4th and 14. And this is going to be tough for the Virginia Tech offense. Lambert hasn't had a great day, and that one's almost intercepted again. Lambert not even reaching 100 yards on his day. Jack Schneider, 21 of 25, 215 yards. He's the player of the game. He had 2 total touchdowns in the air and 1 on the ground as well. Marcus Boxon was helping him out at right guard with a couple of pancakes. T.J. Heron had a nice game offensively. Again, Olakunle McClarty, heck of a name. He had a couple of sacks and a couple of TFLs. Chris Tucker, I swear it's not the actor. He had an interception. Number 16, Army at Michie Stadium playing host to UCF. And UCF getting a chance here to knock off a ranked team. And look at this. Ryan Barber ends up picking up the flip as a fumble. I don't know why the game wanted to give him a 62-yard run. It ended up a UCF field goal. And Dylan Ekior Jr. is a guy that is hoping that he can land on some teams' draft boards. Alulia Brooks is not helping him out. Horrible quarterback play, and it would be a 3-3 game later in the first quarter. Look at this interception thrown. Just bad quarterback play all the way around, and he knows it. Again, UCF with another chance later on. A nice 3rd and 7, which is converted, but unfortunately the fumble going to give the ball back to Army. 3 total turnovers. Army gets another field goal try and points it off the left upright. Tied at 3, we stay into this second quarter. Huge throw left side. You do not normally see Army making plays like this, but Kendall Marshall with a huge touchdown grab. UCF just getting blitzed all day. Brandon Thomas getting sacked by Brady Mosley. Now, Brady Mosley He could be a big player on those defensive boards, probably the best player on the Army defense. Jesse Lalk with a 21-yard play there. UCF with a chance and no good on the field goal. So UCF with a chance later on into the second half. And look at this, wide open beyond the defense, and that's going to get us a tie game. Antonio Ware, 61-yard play downfield. That tied it up at 10 at that point. Up the middle, a nice completion going for multiple yards on that one. And then look at Brandon Thomas looking left side. Another big throw goes to A.J. Kelly. That led to a UCF field goal. It's 13-10, and down goes Ayula Brooks. 2 sacks for Ethan Krause of the UCF defense. And a short throw here on 2nd and 2, going to get UCF deep into Army territory. But on 4th and goal, they settle for the chip shot field goal, making it 16-10. This game was ugly offensively, but still some points being put up in this one. You'll see way worse throughout the season. Dylan Ekior Jr. with a 10-yard reception, proving he can do it on the ground or through the air. There's another catch made. Army really getting desperate here late in the game, trying to go on this late scoring drive. This throw, trying to knuckle it in there, but that'll be a turnover on downs. UCF attempting a field goal to extend the lead. That is way short. So Army with one final chance, and there is a completed play. So now, needing Brooks, he goes up the middle. That is complete, 14 yards to Paul Dunning. 50 seconds left in the game. Brooks moving about, throwing, and that one's nearly intercepted by John Silvera. Luckily, he can only knock it down. He's a big man. But that was the turnover on downs, and Aid Masters Jr. gets the player of the game. He had 5 tackles, 2 TFLs, and a sack for UCF. Brandon Thomas, not all that bad. Completion percentage-wise, 229 yards. He did have that 1 pick. Ethan Krause played well on the defense, and Antonio Ware, 106 yards and a touchdown. We don't see that all too often from receivers in these games. Number 4, USC at home, playing host to the Washington Huskies. It's a big game for USC. They want to continue winning, and they're without Martin, their running back. But Washington without their starting quarterback, Spencer Freeborn. So this should be big. USC starting with it early, and Deontay Solomon is a guy we're going to have to watch out for. That's 6 yards from him. And then running the football anyway, even without their starting running back, it's Tyrell Knox. This man's a senior. He could end up getting drafted by some teams as well. Tyrell Knox, we're going to make a name for himself. There's a little throw to Mikhail Adams on a 4-yard touchdown reception. USC striking early. So Washington, could they strike back? Here's a deep pass on 3rd and 5. That one is short-armed and intercepted. Like I said, Spencer Freeborn not playing in this one, and it is hurting Washington early as USC has everything they need. Joe Chafin at quarterback, hitting Deontay Solomon for 15 yards. And then here, Joe Chafin just going to take it in himself for a 1-yard touchdown run. So Joe Chafin out here to prove that he is going to be a future draft prospect for sure. 14-0 lead early. Here's another big throw attempt, and this time it's complete to Cord Rock, a 41-yard touchdown reception by Keandre Penn on the throw. And that is huge. Cord Rock, really fast receiver. He might be a combine warrior in this upcoming process. There's Deontay Solomon with a huge 48-yard catch. He actually helped his quarterback out a little bit there, and then there in the back right-hand corner of the end zone is Andre Bowman for a big play. Joe Chafin only completing 1 pass thus far. And then here, end of the half, Chafin with another beauty to Deontay Solomon for 25. 25 seconds left in the half, and Chafin absolutely blitzed by that entire Husky defense. 4th and 21, they figure, nothing to lose, might as well go for it, and look at that. With no time left in the half, Deontay Solomon with a 41-yard catch. 221, 3 touchdowns for Chafin at the half. This is getting embarrassing for Washington, as it is tough to watch. An interception by Alex Barlage, and that one going right back to the Trojans in Washington territory. But good thing for Washington is they couldn't do anything with it, so it'll be 34-7 after the field goal. Instead, Keandre Penn really looking to do something here, and he just keeps short-arming all of these throws. That one intercepted as well, and that one going the other way for a good distance by Calvin Brown. Penn just not having the day you want to see, but he is a backup. What do you expect? Here's a 2nd and 7 for Joe Chafin. He just sits there and waits for the 7-yard loss to come. Demetrius Barton having himself a good game defensively, but able to try another field goal here. That one no good for USC. Lead remains 27, and then when they get the football back again, check out this play right here. Tyrell Knox going for 19. That would set up this field goal, which is up and through for USC. Joe Chafin with 4 total touchdowns, 272 yards passing, 27 of 33. And Deontay Solomon, 7 catches, 153 and a touchdown. Lowell Jordan is a senior, and you might see more of him. That left tackle, 8 pancakes for the man. Cord Rock, again, 3 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown for him. We move on. Number 25, Mid-Tennessee State will play host to Bowling Green. Mid-Tennessee State 2-0. Bowling Green 2-0 as well. They're hoping they can maybe knock off the number 25 team of the nation. Joseph Gibson, not a guy who's had a great season thus far, but he'd have a pretty good game in this one as he caught that one for a first down, and then this one here later goes to him, 12-yard reception. 3rd and 5. Looking to get the touchdown, but unfortunately Jay Kolka is brought down by Bowling Green's Mo Eccles, who would have a pretty nice game. Kolka later on, after the field goal was forced, missed an open man in the end zone, and that left another field goal try for MTSU, but that one is no good. He couldn't get that one to go. Game remains 3-0. Bowling Green doing their best efforts. Osa Zumwanen, I don't know. I can't do the rest. But he had a nice run. Nico Lawrence sacked for an 8-yard loss by Dare Simmons. And that would get MTSU the ball back. And look at this running by Zahadri Lowry. What a freaking run by him. Now 1st and 10. The throw to a wide open man. Look at this. You just cannot leave guys like that wide open. And hard to bring down is Terrian Wadley with a big play. Here, throwing to the end zone. What a catch by Terrian Wadley. He's putting his name on the map with a couple of these plays we've seen thus far. Bowling Green taking over with the football. Look at this play. Nice broken tackles and a nice move down the left side. Again, Hunter, we're going to call him, with a big play there. He has been motoring, that's for sure. Nico Lawrence, another nice throw there, but unfortunately it is not going to amount to much for the Bowling Green offense, as Eric Torrey with a nice TFL there. Going to end up with a field goal try. Bowling Green cannot convert, so 10-3 it stays. MTSU as the half winding down. That's a beautiful throw. Again, Joseph Gibson showing off the stuff. As time expires in the first half, MTSU is able to put up a field goal, so they take a 10-point lead into the half, and then they come out of the half with possession. That's another nice throw left side. Jay Kolka is playing pretty well at quarterback. Up the middle, he gets the first down to Terrian Wadley. Some good named receivers out here, and they are making plays. That drive ended up in a field goal. And then new drive here, but Kolka throwing the interception. That's one of his least accurate throws of the day and maybe even of the season. We haven't seen enough of him. Here, lefty quarterback, Bowling Green, Nico Lawrence, and he's trying to throw. He is not going to put up the numbers today to really garner any sort of amount of attention from any of you scouts out there. But this is a nice throw right here up the middle, and his receiver doing some work after the catch, Jakari Rivers. That will go and make it a 2nd and 7, and this run right side again. This is Jalen Berger, 18 yards, and Bowling Green really getting it done on the ground here. Their running backs are the strength. Not doing enough running for a team that's only down 1 score right now. Jordan Biggers with a huge catch from Kolka. And then 3rd and 19, they needed a big play, and they got one. Going to Joseph Gibson. Like I said, he hasn't had a great season. He hasn't been amassing huge numbers, but interesting to watch in this game for sure, as that one led to another field goal, and then the interception of Nico Lawrence. Pretty much going to put the stamps on this game, as you see MTSU finishing that drive off with a touchdown. It's Zahadri Lowry with a 5-yard rushing score. And MTSU going to go for 2, trying to make it a 27-10 game, 17-point lead, but they don't get it. And that gives Nico Lawrence and the Bowling Green offense a chance, and that's probably the best throw you're going to see from Nico Lawrence, maybe even all season. That was a heck of a play down inside the 10, and then Nico Lawrence looking on 4th and goal, and it is knocked away by Dom Prohl. Player of the game goes to the kicker, Jonah Kurtz, who is one of the better senior kickers in the country, but I would argue Zahadri Lowry or Joseph Gibson equally earned player of the game rights in my opinion, but they're going to go ahead and give it to the kicker because he scored a lot of points, and it makes some sense. When we return with our next episode, you guys will get a full Week 4 game.